Thank you to Forbes.com, and most importantly, thank you to Garth Friesen for being a wonderful contributor to this article and for writing this really great information. The AI arms race. Necessity drives innovation. There is a need for ChatGPT, OpenAI, and every single AI infrastructure out there. And when resources are limited, creativity takes over. DeepSeek has come out and we're all pretty aware of its presence. Now, what does this mean for the industry itself, right? So DeepSeek, the innovation impacts all participants in the AI arms race. We could say that we are an AI arms race, especially with China. It disrupts key players from chip giants like NVIDIA to AI leaders such as OpenAI and its ChatGPT. It also impacts power providers like Vistra and hyperscalers, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta that currently dominate the industry. Investors fear DeepSeek's advancements could slash demand for high-performance chips, reduce energy consumption projections, and jeopardize the huge capital investments, totaling hundreds of billions of dollars already poured into AI model developments. Even disruptors like NVIDIA become disrupted sometimes, and there is a potential threat here. Now, what are the positives that can come out of this? Still, some industry players view the DeepSeek announcement as an opportunity rather than a threat. There are two sides to the equation always. If you make it cheaper and if you make it more accessible, if you make it more energy efficient, it can lead to democratization of AI in a way that is necessary in order for this to become prevalent, right? So with increased competitions, this provides opportunities to some of our best industry leaders to innovate, right? Who can keep up? Who's going to be the winner here, right? Will NVIDIA be at the top for that much longer? There are some ethical concerns to DeepSeek's methodologies, like how it trains its models. Some people are speculating that DeepSeek may have even stolen intellectual property from the US. There's substantial evidence that what DeepSeek did here is they distilled the knowledge out of OpenAI's models, so that is always a possibility. We are uncertain. Regardless of the ethics and possible repercussions, DeepSeek's advancements will likely only accelerate the growth and adoption of AI, so we need to stay calm, right? It won't curtail it. By significantly reducing the costs associated with model development, DeepSeek's techniques will ultimately make AI more accessible to businesses of all sizes. This democratization of AI technology could promote innovation and application across various industries, right? So yes, there is a ton of uncertainty around DeepSeek, right? DeepSeek's breakthrough introduces uncertainty for industry leaders, but it also has the potential to accelerate AI innovation at an unprecedented pace. As development costs decline, AI adoption can expand, which fuels economic growth and technological advancements. We're going to start seeing AI even more now, especially with the introduction of DeepSeek, and that can be a very good thing because now everyone's going to have access to it, and that's going to provide even more demand. And when there's more demand, who will be the innovators? And that's when we look at the next steps moving forward. And the reason why I bring this up is because NVIDIA has seen a large decline over the past week. We have traded from about 147 to about 116. Right? We've seen over a 20% drop in NVIDIA, and a lot of the market cap was taken out. However, is this a good potential buy the dip opportunity? Again, none of this is ever financial advice, but let's take a look at this and let's just see what's going on here. We have a pattern. And when we have a pattern, when we have one touch right here, we have a second touch right here, a third touch right here, and now finally a fourth touch right here. Keep in mind, earnings will be on the 26th, but this looks fantastic. If I zoom out, if I go to my weekly chart, and let's say I apply a 50 moving average, which is a common indicator that many investors and traders use all around the world. If I apply the 50-day moving average, we are currently holding the 50-day moving average. So the question becomes, does NVIDIA hold this 50-day moving average? For everyone who is unaware, the 50-day moving average can act as a support area where there can be an influx of buyers. Now, I have put my money at risk here. I do currently have a bull put spread with a 5.88 delta. I am currently selling the 110 put and I bought the 105 put. It is currently down around $15 right now. Nothing too crazy. And right now, I do think that if NVIDIA holds this 115/120 area, that can be very, very good. This is from a technical standpoint, and we just need to hold this area at all costs. NVIDIA needs to hold, what is this low right here? This low is 116.25. We cannot go below 116.25, and ideally we need to hold 120. As long as NVIDIA holds 120, there is potential for a recovery up here where we can potentially fill this gap that we made. Who doesn't love to fill gaps? We can definitely see a retest of this general area up here. Now, long term, it is something to consider because we are very, very overextended from the 50-day moving average down here. Also, if you want to apply some Fibonacci retracements as well to get a second look on things, we can take it from the low down here from $10 a share, and we can draw these from $153.13, which is the highest point that we made, and we can see that we are currently basing at this 23.6% level of 119.54. Overall, NVIDIA needs to hold 120 from this analysis. As we can see, as long as we hold this area and we retain the symmetry of this pattern right here, then NVIDIA can potentially do very well. Not to mention, let's zoom in a little bit here and let's take a look at what has been happening. Look at these wicks. These wicks are outstanding, right? First, we have the big drop, right? We have a lot of fear in the market, a lot of buyers. Then we drop again, and more buyers came in today. So it's all about how does this week close. If I zoom into the 4-hour right now, looks very, very good. I am planning on adding potentially to this bullish position. I do think that NVIDIA can see a good proper recovery if all things go well. Again, DeepSeek is a potential threat, and it also provides opportunity for innovation. If NVIDIA continues to stay at the top, it will only promote them to push even harder. So thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. NVIDIA needs to hold 120, and DeepSeek has the potential to provide great opportunity to the AI arms race that we are in. Anything could happen. Do your own due diligence. Happy trading. Have a stellar weekend, and thanks for watching.